Now, if you go look at that cat later, you'll see that all these muscles that we have here are pinned. So this is where they inject the dye, and so there's some damage. There's going to be some damage. There's also a muscle that covers all this. When you go like this, that muscle is the platysma. Well, that's a muscle that, if you're going to see the neck muscles we want, it's removed. It's a cutaneous muscle. It's like the facial muscles. It inserts in the skin. So as you remove the skin, some of it was removed, but that's okay. We don't want it. So I'm going to cut it out. What's left of it, I'm going to cut out.
Do you bleed them from that side also?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. So now, but here's the muscles we want, the ones that are underneath the platysma. This is the carotid artery. It's cut. There was a little bit of leakage here, so it might have gotten on things. I don't know. But this is really not going to be useful to you unless you have a map. That's why let me stress having the book open and the CD. And this is not muscle. You can tell when you pull out. It's connective tissue. It's fascia. So it just kind of comes off. And as you lift this up, see, this is a muscle. You can tell it's just really like webby, kind of like a spider web, kind of. And you continue to dissect this away. This is a salivary gland we don't need right now. And then you begin to see something that might be muscle. So, you pull on it and you see that it's more, it's thicker. And so this is one of the muscles. This is one of the digastric muscles. Digastric. Well, here's the other digastric muscle. So it's like this. So you have two digastrics, and in between the digastric, there's a muscle called the mylohyoid. Then, as you look at the text, I'm going to open this up a little more here. You see that there's two main central muscles that cover the trachea. You can see the line of separation between them. See? So maybe just cut a little bit like that just to establish the separation. If you're not sure, then you're going to cut one, you're not going to make the right cut. So this is the cut that separates the right from left muscle that goes all the way from the sternum to the hyoid bone. Sternohyoid, right? This. But then if you look at it deep, you see another muscle that goes from the sternum, but it just goes to the thyroid cartilage of the voice box. Well, that's the sternothyroid. It's a different muscle. Sternohyoid, sternothyroid. And you do the same thing on this side, but this has got some red on it, so I don't know, stay away from it. But maybe what I would like to do is take this sternohyoid and cut it and reflect it, because we want to go deep to it. Maybe pin this down. If Tanaz can give me a pin. Right here, pin that. Pin that right there. That's the sternohyoid, and this one too. That's the other half of it. Okay. And now you see the trachea, you see the voice box, the thyroid cartilage of the voice box, and you see a little muscle right there and there. Well, this is the cricoid cartilage of the voice box, and that's the thyroid cartilage of the voice box. So just like us, we have these two little muscles here. They're called the cricothyroid muscles. And this is the thyroid cartilage of the voice box. If you go laterally, you see there's something there that's kind of soft. Well, that's a muscle too. That's going from the thyroid cartilage of the voice box to the hyoid. So that's the thyrohyoid. So just like that, we have the sternohyoid, sternothyroid, cricothyroid, thyrohyoid, digastrics, and mylohyoid. And then this is the sternomastoid. If you go deep in here, you'll find that the muscle that's deep to that is the cleido portion of the mastoid. I separated about right there. There's a cleidomastoid, there's sternomastoid. And then there's that tiny little muscle that everybody cuts. It's a band that goes from the styloid process of the temporal bone to the hyoid bone, stylohyoid. Let's see if we can find it. Tell me when you think you see a tiny band. Yeah. Where is it? Where?
Not that.
Let's see. No. Well, no, that's not it. I wish it was. I mean, you're so dressed up and stuff, I feel bad. Let's see. Oh, I think I see it. Well, yeah. It's going to be going from the styloid to the hyoid, so a little band here that I'm not seeing right now. This is the thyroid gland. We don't want that. Wow. Interesting. That's very interesting. I don't see it. Oh, I wonder if we, no, it's not. It's on. Interesting. Just let me get that. I'm just kidding.
Darkening?
Yeah. That's very interesting. Oh, is that it? No, I don't think so. Wow. Oh, there it is, maybe. Wow, it's tiny. I've never seen one this small. See right there? That's a muscle. But it's just tiny. This part's muscle. This almost looks like, yeah, it's a little bit of muscle, but it's connective tissue, so that's the orientation of that thing. It's just tiny. Go look at the, I'll show you the one in the other cat. Wow. I've never seen anything like that, but that's it. The other side, what happened to the other side? Okay. So we have sternomastoid, cleidomastoid, sternothyroid, sternohyoid, cricothyroid, thyrohyoid, digastrix, mylohyoid, stylohyoid, clavodeltoid, pectoralis brachialis, pec major, pec minor, xipha humoralis. You guys should be pinning all these here. Too many cat thyroids like this. Who wants to hold the cat? Somebody with gloves. He doesn't have gloves on. Somebody with gloves. Death gloves. The death gloves. anterior scalene, middle scalene, posterior scalene, serratus ventralis, external intercostal, internal intercostal, serratus dorsalis, cranialis, serratus dorsalis, caudalis, external oblique, internal oblique, transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis.
Done.
Nice.
No, that's actually really crappy because now what you guys are gonna do is make it nice because you're gonna take all this fat and carefully remove it, you know, both sides.
So I'll take care of it.
And then go use that one as a model. That one has, I think, let me go see. I think that one has a really, what you would expect a fat little highlight to look like. Look at the white pin. See? This one? See that? That's stylo highlight.
The white one.
This one? See? You see it? Stylo highlight. So that was like 10 minutes. I don't want you guys to, if you guys spend all your time and don't get done with this, that's